Alright everyone, today's a really cool day because my buddy Eric, he invited me over to his gym. We're going to talk for a second about one thing he loves, CrossFit. I have a very interesting story to tell. A cool dude saw my Cool Anaya video. I was like, hey, let's have coffee. So we had a coffee at Anaya, of course. We chatted. He has just this really interesting story to tell. So without further ado, welcome to CrossFit, Rise Above.
They like to say constantly varied functional movement at high intensity. CrossFit's a program where we take a number of different movements from a number of different disciplines. It could be gymnastics, powerlifting, Olympic lifting, straight up cardio like running or rowing. We design the programming for you, and then you actually as an athlete at a member gym go through that. We try and do movements inside of our gym that you actually would use every day out in life. At the end of the day, it's just a really great workout, and it's a great community, which is a big part of all of it. Sure.
Do you have to be particularly in fit, like someone like me do CrossFit?
Absolutely. That's probably one of the biggest questions I get whenever people come in. They may look around and they may see somebody who's been doing CrossFit, or they see the CrossFit games on TV, and they'll see an athlete that's been doing this for 10 years. It's at the top of their game. It's essentially a professional athlete. Everybody starts somewhere. All our workouts are totally scalable, or in other words, they're totally tailorable to somebody regardless of fitness level.
It's like doing this move.
Doing the iron cross, not quite. Not quite. You know, depending on who you are, it might be something. I had one member athlete that when she first started out, she couldn't get down on the floor and stand up more than 3 times in a row. You know, and by the end of it, she's doing all these crazy Olympic lifts. Machine. It always wants to adapt to whatever we ask it to do. So we're constantly asking it to do different stuff. It's going to adapt to different stuff. For runners that always do the same run, day in and day out, so if they go in and they do their 3-mile runs or their causeway 3 times a week, and they don't vary the pace, they don't vary anything else, sure, your body has adapted to exactly what you asked it to do. They're starting to realize that, hey, it's not all just about the mileage that I get in. It's that I've got to do other things to strengthen these ancillary muscles so that maybe I'm not getting muscle strains that you might get, or plantar fasciitis, everything like that. Running, you're going in one direction, you're going in one plane of motion. If you can bring in stuff where you're working strength in different movements and building up the supporting muscles, supporting ligaments, you're not going to be as injury prone. Not only that, but it's probably going to make you faster. There's great videos of, like Usain Bolt, fastest guy in the world, out there doing clean, because he's trying to develop that quick hip hop, and just he wants to be a faster runner. Good for the best in the world. It's probably good for everybody. Yeah. So with Uprising, it's kind of funny. I came out of the endurance community background. I used to do triathlons around here. I did my first CrossFit workout and I was sold on CrossFit. I still had friends in that endurance community, and at that time there wasn't a lot of crossover going on. So I wanted to kind of do something that was half and half almost. So something where maybe we would be lifting objects or moving objects, but at the same time we'd be doing those runs, you know, a mile run or a 3-mile run. It's gonna be our 4th annual Uprising event. And it's just been a great kind of response from both communities. The runners really enjoy going out and getting their 5K on, but in addition to the 5K,
adding a little flair to it.
Yeah.
They're probably always running the same thing, and they get a little chance to taste a little variety, the spice of life.
Haul a sand background maybe for a spell, or run through some tires and have some fun at it, and it is fun. And that's where it all kind of came out of. So it's April 2nd, I believe it's 9 a.m. in the morning.
I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
In a race, 1 mile, who wins? Runner or CrossFit?
You're putting me on the spot with that one.
I am.
Let me say, it depends, all right? And I hate to hedge my bets here, but we've been lucky enough to have some fantastically fast runners. Yeah, they've gone out and they've won some pretty large local 5Ks.
Really?
Could be a CrossFitter, but I guess at the end of the day, you truly have to say it's a runner.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, that's their sport choice, right? Let me ask you one question back. In a mile race with having to lift something at the end of it, who wins?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's awesome. All right, Eric, nice to talk to you.
Eric, thank you so much.